Hey, hi guys, there has been a lot of requests on our channel to create a cool uh, small animated switch in Figma, and today in this video we are going to create a cool switch, interactive switch using variables as well as a simple normal prototype as well, so you can follow along even if you don't have access to the variables, right? So we'll be creating a cool toggle switch in Figma, so yeah, let's jump into Figma and get started with it. So let's start with drawing a frame. Let's have probably we'll adjust the dimensions as per our need, but yeah, somewhere around let's say 80 in the width and 40 in the heights. Okay, and let's give it a name, switch. I'll draw a rectangle in it. You can do it without the rectangle as well, but I'm drawing the rectangle because I want to show you how you can add custom graphics and how we can create cool animations. Okay, so let's adjust the radius to make sure that we are using these nice curves. And for the feel of this rectangle, I would use a gradient color. You can use any color of your choice or as per your design system. So let's give these colors nice okay, something like this, and then you can add some other graphics elements as well in this. So for example, you can add lines, you can add more shapes which you can then animate and make this more interactive, but or you can also add an image as well. You can clip the image in this, so you can add any kind of graphics which you want in this rectangle. Okay, now let's add the circle, which is going to be our indicator of the switch, if it is on or off, or you can say where it is, if it is on the left or right. So I'll just adjust this and just eyeballing the distance, and I guess this looks good. I'll just make it a little bit smaller. So, and you can use your alignments as well in Figma to just align perfectly, but yes, even eyeballing is fine. Now let's give it also a gradient color. This time let's make a reverse gradient, so lighter part on the left hand side and the darker part on the right hand side. And for the colors, I would use similar sort of shades, but a little variation in the shape. Okay, and now I'll just move it. Okay, so now this creates this bevel effect. If you notice this, if you zoom it out, then you can see the cool bevel thing which it has created. I'll give it name switch slash off, because this is going to be the off state. I'll create one more frame and I'll give it name switch state on, and we just need to move the whole circle on the right hand side, and you can change the color of the background. So let me select this background and I'll just change the color. So this is all as per your custom needs, as per your design systems, design guidelines. How do you want to create these elements? So doesn't matter what is your color, what is your direction or anything, but yeah. Okay, so we have just simple two objects or two elements for the switch. Now we have to create a component of this, and to create a component you have to select both of them, and you can go here and create create a component set, not multiple components, because we have off and on state. So let's create component set. You can do it from the action button as well, where you can select create multiple components or create component set. You can type it here, but I'll use the properties panel, and you can just click on this this three dots menu, context menu here, and do it quickly. So let's create a component set. Now it has created a switch component with two variants in this, and first variant is going to be our off state. You can change the property, and let's say state, so state on and off. Okay, oops, sorry, you can't yes, you can't rename this here, because this is the base of the component. I'll just remove this background white color. It was from the frame and we don't need it, and I'll just quickly show it to you how it is. Okay, now you can see when we are switching the states, it is basically changing the state very quickly. Now we'll create a cool prototype here. To create a prototype, you just have to drag and drop it here. So on click, and this is going to be changed to and we are going to toggle the state, and here we are going to create a smart animate, and smart animate can be linear, and then 300 milliseconds probably, yeah. and it is for the more advanced things where you want to maintain the scroll position and all, so we don't have to worry about this. And let's create a reverse interaction as well to switch it back to off. On click, change to off, and smart animate linear, everything looks good. Now let's just add the same. Okay, I'll just delete this. I'll create a quick test frame. I'll just drop the first variant of this in the test frame, and let's present this. Okay, now you can see we have this cool smart animation ready. Now we'll just fine tune the animation a little bit, and then we are good for this. So I'll select both of them, and I'll go here, and instead of linear, now this time we'll use ease in and out back. You can use the custom Bezier as well, and you can modify this. Now to create this a quick interaction, let's make it probably 150 milliseconds, and now test the interaction again. I'm sorry. Okay, now you can see this cool bounce there at the edges. I'm not sure if you're able to see it in the recording, but yeah. And now if you want to fine tune this more, then you can select both of the interactions again, and just make it somewhere around 200 or 250. See, to give it a more fine tuning thing, you can modify the curve to the custom or bouncy, and custom spring as well. Custom spring also gives a cool effect where it gives this nice physics thing where you can add the mass, damping, and stiffness to the animation. You can play around with the duration, how do you want, how do you the springiness of this, and this gives you cool effects. See, this has this nice bouncy ball at the edges. Now to create to add more elements in this, let me just add a star probably, and just to show you how we can make animations more interactive. So let's just draw a star, something like this. Okay, and just change the color. I'll just give it a shade which is just blending the things real quick. I'll just copy this, and I'll paste it in the other variant as well, but I'll change the position and the rotation a little bit on the other frame, and also the color. So let's have something like this. Okay, and now taste this again. You can see. Well, before that, if you have not subscribed to the channel, or if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that bell icon next to it, because if you're not doing that, then you're going to miss a lot of exciting design content with our future uploads. So yep, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Right, so it is not necessarily you just have to add the star. You can add any shapes, anything which you want, and you can just move them as you want, and this will basically create a cool smart animated switch real quick in Figma. You can assign the variables to it. To assign the variables, it is simple and straightforward. You just have to create a Boolean variable, okay, and then just deselect everything and go to the local variables, then create a variable, and you have to create a Boolean variable, and you can say it, let's say state. Okay, so you just have to assign the variable here, and now you'd be seeing an error here. The value of the variable is not matching with the states or with the instances of the variants of the component. So to fix this, if this real quick, what you have to do is you have to change the names. So this is going to be our true or false, right? This was off, right? This has to be, oops, sorry, this has to be false, and this has to be true, because this is a Boolean variable and it only works with the true and false. So you have to give the names as well, true and false, to your variable. And now you can see this should now fix. Okay, now this is fixed. Now you can see based on the variable, it is automatically toggling the thing. Now you can add the interactions in your component as well. For that, we have a specific or a dedicated tutorial which talks about how to create variables and how to use variables and how to change the variables in prototype in a detailed tutorial. So I'll add that link in the description as well as the eye icon, so you can find the all details about this in that video. But yeah, I guess for this video, I guess this is cool. And now you can see we have the nice animated oops, let me close this. Yeah, so now we have this nice animated smart switch ready. I hope guys you have enjoyed this video, and please be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon next to it, and don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. That will motivate us with your one like. It will bring a happy smile in our face. So yeah, also don't forget to write down what you learned in this video, and yeah, that's all. Then until the next video, keep watching, keep learning, keep designing.